Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 17. And the World Challenge map. Don't get as much shed room here, do they? So, we now have an entire field of wheat. Let's drop in our seeder. Now, before I get on with the next project, though, I'm just going to top up the garden, because it's a pretty important source of income for us at the moment. Unless we want to do nothing but knock trees down all day and all night. Alright, we might as well top it up here. Speaking of which, 58, okay. Yeah, you're under 1,000. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. I mean, I always top them up at the same time, so the fact that one's actually used 300 more water than the other one seems a little unusual. So I do hope everyone is doing well. I was surprised to wake up this morning after having such a beautiful sunny day here in Powell River yesterday. It was doom and gloom and hammering down rain. But it is springtime, after all. So I suppose that's to be expected. But yeah, what a sharp, marked change. I almost considered turning the heat back on this morning. Yeah, that's just not going to work, is it? So, let's do this a little different. Actually, let's just pull forward and back it in. That would be easier. I was going to go around the other side of the building, but I don't really feel like backing all the way around the building. Not really a need for that. Oops. That's what I was worried about. I realized that was going to happen way back when I said oops. There we are. Now we're in the right direction. Alright. Done and done. That'll keep those going for a while. Now we need a way to fertilate our field. So that's what we're going to think about doing next here. Is heading into town. Geez, we do that a lot, eh? If I did this as often in real life, my poor little car would be worn out. Very nice indeed. As it is, a tank of gas lasts me months. Yep. Yeah, I like to look at it like the Old West. Once a month or so, I go trekking into town to pick up my supplies. I get a big bag of rice, and some flour, and, it is kind of that way. Things are a little different now, of course, because it's very, very difficult to actually go in and do a complete shop. I went to pick up some things yesterday that'll pretty much top me up for, well, most of April, other than a few fresh things that'll be needed here and there. But the store had no brown sugar left. So that's something that I will have to tend to at another time. I've never, ever, run into that where I've gone into a store and you're out of what? Brown sugar. Since when did everyone start using my damn brown sugar? Go back to eating that white stuff, you. I tell you. You know. Oh well. I suppose we do what we can. It is the apocalypse. Alright, let's see what we've got for... Oh, we've already picked it up. And, oh, look at that. We went through this last time. Look at that, I even bought the fertilizer. Wow. Man. Well, geez, I look at that and I go, really? I'm pretty sure I have a coffee can under the sink that I could have used. This is what I just bought. Oh well. Well, she's still got a PTO, eh? Oh, it does. Kind of wondered how it would run without it, but I didn't see the connection there. I wasn't looking low enough. Okay. Great. Let's, see about filling her up, shall we? Fill your ferts. There we go. And I'm not going to imagine for a moment this thing's got a cover. It does. Yes. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. We'll give this a gentle nudging. Oh. Boy. You'd think the darn thing was round. I'll tell you. There we go. Okay. What? Why is the cover back off? Oh, I guess that's that automated thing that pops the cover off when you get near the... Yeah, okay. This is explained. It's all better now. Alrighty. Okay, we're still doing good for fuel. I do have the more realistic fuel thing, or whatever the heck it's called for FS17's version. So that rather than have tractors that'll do, you know. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, that's still down. Yikes. Man. I went to corner and it was just, you know. Wow. Like rubbing the exhaust pipe on your bike on too sharp a turn, man. Yeah, that's a really scary feeling too, especially if you're doing, you know, 120 down a highway where you should be doing 35 around the corner. But that's never happened. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm just doing well here. Oh, I think we're a little bit floaty is what's going on. I just noticed off that bump, too. I turned the wheels, and it was a reasonable amount of time before the tractor went, oh, that way? Alrighty then. Yeah, okay. Freaky freaking thing. Yeah, definitely. Little bit light in the front feet here. Okie dokie. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. I'm not sure how big a band this has. Ooh. Wow. Certainly bigger than I thought. Much bigger than I thought. Okay. Okay. Wow. that. Boom, is that. Okay. Our first field is absolutely, completely done. Nice. That's a good accomplishment. Yeah, so is getting lost on the only road. The absolutely only road. Alright, now one thing, and I don't know why we're currently not in such a state. We should be at least at an x5 time scale, so let's do that. Those are almost up there. Yeah, this is really, really close to useless, the size of that shed. Oh, I got a little bit of under roof. Oh yeah, we got some overhang here. That'll do one of two things. Square it off a little bit. Nice. That'll either keep it sheltered or it will directly funnel all of the rain directly onto it. So we'll see how it goes. Turn on logging winch. What? That thing's got a logging winch? No, not actually. Alright, now... I suppose something I should take care of here. Because let's face it, no job is really done until you put your tools away. And we still got a couple of things sticking out here. That weight in the middle of the road, for one. Quite the load ski of wood for another. So let's go deal with that, because it's sort of the more, you know, pleasant of the... Alright, well that's completely booty. What were you thinking? There we go. Now I'm just going to check, make sure this actually does have wood in it. Yes, it does. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Alright. Oh, and the reason I don't back down the dock is because you notice how weird things get when you're picking up logs sometimes. If you catch the edge of the trailer, well, what I don't want to do is cast my trailer and tractor into the drink. Because it is violent enough that that can end up happening. So I don't mind getting close, but I don't really want to get to the point where, like I said, we could lose the whole works over the edge. So we'll get the trailer on there, close enough. Alright. Let's off the rest of this wood. Ooh. I'm just curious. Twice now we've thrown batches of lettuce in here, and I would think at some point we'd start to get batches of fish, but I have a feeling that maybe this one's borked. You know? Yeah. 25%. What I'm going to do is actually pop this one off. Just in case I have somehow disturbed it or gotten, you know, because that sort of thing will happen. Right? Because we've got a ton of this in here, but it's not using it. Yeah, that's the same amount I had when I first dumped the last batch in. We've definitely got fish. So I think that might be the problem. Well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's make a buck or two. Oh, too far. There we go. Yeah, see what I mean about it can be kind of a violent thing. Yes. Ooh. Don't like me turning around or what? Hup. $100, $100, $100. We can get $100 all day. Excuse me. Yeah, see, it's basically just if you bump them into the edges of the trailer, but it's really easy to do. Ooh, that was a nice one. That was almost a $200. Almost. There we go. Nope, that one's still got the paint on it. I hope they don't notice. Nope. Yep. Yep. Yeah. That one's a bit of a problem because it's actually the full length of the trailer. And that one not going to get as much, I'll guarantee. Come on, there you go. See how even the back of the tractor has moved over substantially? Yeah, and this thing is now gone all the way from that edge to this one. So, yeah, this one's a bit of a... Can we get it out this way? Not quite. There we go. Alright, finally. We almost dragged the trailer into the water, but not quite. For a $72 piece of wood. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Miyagi? Really? Oh, it was $31 for the one that was that little pointy bit. We might as well be selling branches at that point. $40 for that one. Okay. Yeah, this was... I say it was just the last little bit of scruff. I didn't even have the heart to drag it down the hill after I finally got it cut. But that took a long time to cut all that wood. Like to clear that area. There we are. 43.8. That's not too shabby. You are empty. You are. Okay. What? Weirdo. Alright, let's get our trailer home. No idea where we're going to park this. And then we'll come and grab our loginator. Well, stumpinator anyway. here beside the Bucky. That's what we're gonna do. Perfect. Okay. You know what? I think I'm tired of hauling stuff around. Let's go do my other project here for the day. Yes, let's take you off of there. Whoops. You're just being a bugger now. Like the one that went all the way under the bloody table. There you... Oh, you rat. There you go. And let's grab our other one. Perfect. So, somewhere, according to my HUD here, well, we gotta use the 10-inch tablet, apparently. Okay, we're going the right way. Somewhere off in this direction is the rest of our farm. Yeah. Uh-huh. So we're gonna mark our way through here. And knock that. It's gonna bring us to here. I still want to be going more this way. So let's mark this guy. Now, obviously, the little rodent things in the middle. This fella here. And this one. And then it looks like we've got a fairly nice little drive. Yeah, we're kind of off course, though, aren't we? Let's... Alright, from here... Now that's better. We want this way. So you need down. You're gonna need down. Let's mark it all straight through. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Hit you. And definitely this one. Now we can drive past that. Do this. All the way through here. Oh, I see something in the distance. I do. And we'll hit this guy. Alright. Now this area in here, where there's a bit of a clearing already, this is supposed to be where the meadow is for the cattle. So, let's continue through here. And we'll mark this one off. This thing. And here we are. I think, well, we can drive through here, come around here. I want to see this one gone, and I want to see this one gone. Okay. Awesome. That'll get us that way. Then we can come over this way. Get rid of this. Excellent. And that'll bring us onto the property. Which, apparently, we're going to need to buy for $90,000. Alright, well, that's okay. it is. It is indeed. Alright, so, as I said, that's going to be a project, and what we're going to need is a specific piece of gear. Now, I will mark off a meadow in here as well. Indeed. What we in fact need, let's see if we can find it, shall we? Miscellaneous maybe? Oh, I think that was it right there. Delete fields, okay. See, this one will do that as well. 5.2 meters. But I think you can pick what you want to put down. Whereas this one, I don't know that you actually can. We'll have to find out. We will definitely have to find out. Ha. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be the one of our projects. Now, to do that, we're obviously going to need a little bit of money, aren't we? I mean, a little bit more than we have. So I think time to deploy this. Let's go make some money. Now the nice thing is the city's not requiring stump removal. I'm not sure why, but they're not, so that's not too bad. But it's kind of a balance point. They do want us to remove the trees that are in that large field in the center of the city. And those ones, they would like the stumps removed. But in return for that, and it's not a lot of great wood in there. Most of the trees that have grown up are fairly scruffalicious, so. But, yeah, see, there's only a few, and they are small. But they want these cleared, and then they want the stumps removed so that at some point this field can be reused. Right? Well, at least there's not many of them. There's only like 4 or 5, maybe half a dozen in the end. So, yeah, that's not bad. A few little trees. A few little trees. That are probably actually small enough. Yeah. That we can move them by hand. What's our sawdust set to? Just to have something to, one, that's the ticket. Just to have a marker for these so I don't have to go, where in God's name are the stumps? There we are. There's a stump. There. And chop off the noodly bit. Perfect. Let's grab this little stick. And we'll stack it over here beside the tractor just so we can find it again. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, these things aren't exactly gonna secure our fame and fortune in the logging business, let me tell you. But it's like I said, the return for this is absolutely brilliant, because that's going to save us a lot of time and a lot of effort that we can put towards cutting more trees and making more money. And of course there's the other part of that, that when they realize how stupid that is to not remove the stumps, they'll likely hire us to do it because, well, who else has got the kit at the moment, right? Anyone else that could have done it's already left town. There we go. Now I know one of the reasons they want this particularly cleared is because they've got some investors that are interested. Now that they see some activity, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know, some whatever bit of a sideways industry wants to find a place to probably have a tax shelter or something, who knows. We'll see. There's one over there. I don't see many more. This could be it, actually. I think this might be the last one. Wow. You watch now, I'll find out. Oh, no, we meant the other field down at the end of the highway there. Yeah. You'll do that one too, right? It is a different government that was here the last time. And probably partially over what happened the last time. You know, they didn't exactly handle it brilliantly. So, that's okay. I think they're all working for the Trump administration now. So, not that it shows, you know. Alright, there we are. Yeah, I'm leaving them there because it doesn't actually belong to us. This is city property. They hired us to come in here and do something, that's all. That's their wood to dispose of, unless, again, they tell us different at some point. Alright, so we will need to bring the Stumpinator up here. Let's go and have a quick look at what we've got. Because we're going to start here, in this lot between the two buildings. Okay. But I think, guys, for this time around, we're going to have to... oh, hang on. Let me back up again. Get ready to call her an episode. We're over half an hour in. Yeah, there's some not bad stuff. Now, they want us to let the small stuff continue to grow. So we're just going to be... which I don't have an issue with. I mean, if it's just the bigger ones, we're going to drop. You know, as long as the small stuff doesn't get in the way of us getting through. That's this lot. We'll have to see. And they wanted us to start here. Now, I know there's a couple other spots further, and I think on the other side of this building, they wanted actually cleared. But we'll see how that goes. They wanted the other one done first, so we'll do that first. But yeah, they want this end up here eventually all cleared. Who knows? Maybe a shopping mall. Who knows what's coming? But there you go. Hope everybody enjoyed the time they spend here. I hope you're all staying healthy, doing your social distancing, and oh, alright, guppies, eh? Look at that, right on the edge, man. You little cheater you are. Alright, folks, remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode. Leave comments. I love to read them. Gives me something to do during this time of self-isolations and all of that stuff. What I like to call the apocalypse. And till next time, take care of each other, folks. And ciao. For now. How much is that log in the field, though?